Hello, I am checking in again. I realized a few things after the other video. One, need better lighting so the screen doesn't turn yellow, even though yellow is my favorite color. And two, I need not look a mess. So I'm trying not to look as a mess as I did yesterday. And also, there may be a delay between my voice and the image. So, if you just want to listen, if it happens again, you just want to listen. So, the Saturday night, I am in, but not for no reason. I had a really interesting day. For those who don't know, I am a dancer. I guess in a non-traditional sense, but I've been dancing since I was 3, taking classes all types, ballet and jazz and modern and African and tap, and I've just I was a cheerleader. Like I just took a lot of different types of dance, and now I am in a place where I use dance as a form of healing. I've been dancing liturgical dance, Christian-based dance, in church since I was maybe 10, maybe before then. And in doing that, I had the opportunity to really learn how to connect the mind, body, and spirit. But of course, before I was very ill, and now that I am sick, I've really been trying to figure out how can I use that groundedness in dance to work on the endometriosis movement. And so today I went to a workshop. My professor Diane D'Souza did a workshop for moving in the spirit, mind-body connection, deepening the mind-body connection. And in that workshop, she had you share your story with a partner, and then the partner is supposed to do movements to explain the emotions that you're portraying. And so, of course, I told my story of being sick, and how the devil really tried to stop me from dancing, but I'm so persistent that even when I was told to take it easy, and even when I was told not to dance altogether, I never stopped, because dance is that healing nature. Dance is that movement for me that just, and it's as simple as when you're hurting and you just lay your hands on your body and you rock, because that's saying, God, I need you. It hurts. Take the pain away. Comfort me. And I love that I can say all that with my body, because a lot of times women with endometriosis, we're just in so much pain that words can't express it. I can't tell you what it feels like, but I know God understands what it feels like. And so those pulling pains, and those tugging pains, and those sharp pains, all of that, all I have to do is just hug myself and say, God, I need you. God, comfort me. God, take the pain away. And so today I was dancing to Kirk Franklin's "He'll Take the Pain Away," and that song just means so much. And mean, if you just really, and it's so simple because there's not a lot of words to the song at all. But He'll take the pain away. I know He'll take the pain away. If any man be in Jesus, He'll take the pain away. And I think we all listen to it. It's such a literal sense. It's like, why isn't God healing me? But you have to understand that God gives you certain things, and right, I could be mad. I could be so angry with God that I'm sick. I could be. But why should I be? I have no reason to be mad at God. I'm breathing. Something I have not always been able to do, but I am breathing. I'm living. I can walk to school. I can walk to work. I can be mobile enough. May not be what you think you're supposed to be, but you can't be mad at God for what He gave you. Use it to your benefit. And so, I mean, it took me years to really appreciate the fact that, yes, I'm sick, but that means nothing for my worship. That means nothing for my dance. And so being able to use that pain and transform it into something beautiful, that is healing for me. Using the dance time to stretch out what hurts, just to pull out what hurts, but also to say thank you for giving me my body. Also to say, I'm sorry if I didn't appreciate everything. Also to say, comfort me, heal me, I love you. All those things. And I think we look at healing as such, as I was saying, in a literal sense, as if you want God to take it all away and fix me now, or I'm going to be mad. No, because healing for you may be coping. You're finally in a place where you're no longer angry, you're no longer fighting, you become content in knowing your situation, and you praise through. And so for me, it really is that. I stopped being so upset and stopped being so negative because there's just too much beauty to be had. And my dance brings me into that peaceful place, into that comforting place, into that quiet white space. I just see it, and it just really, it's magical if you think about it. And everyone who's watching this, you may not be a believer in Jesus Christ, and that's totally fine. I'm just telling you my story of how dance can heal. And I've been reading, of course I do a lot of reading, but Susan Robin Pope is amazing. She has 2 books out. She has I Dance Because, which I'm published in, and she has Dancing My Prayers. That book will change your life. So yeah, you can go to her website. It's www.idancebecause.com. But in Dancing My Prayers, it really just centers you. And if you think about it, you probably dance your prayers more than you think. And you don't have to be a dancer to dance your prayers. It's merely, say you have a favorite scripture, and I do this all the time. I read my favorite scripture, I internalize it, and then I dance it. And so my favorite scripture is Psalm 63, and it really talks about finding security and Him comforting you and strengthening you and protecting you. And I just really look to that, and I dance it all the time because how can you not? For me, it's just like natural. And I think so many of us, people who talk with their hands, you don't realize how you're really dancing it out. You're telling a story. And today in the workshop, we were telling the stories, and two of my friends were talking about someone was traveling, and you said travel because it was like a road. It was a winding road, and you don't realize that talking with your hands is a little bit of dance. It's really not hard at all just to move in that way. And so for me, with endometriosis, I know a lot of women are going into alternative medicine and looking to acupuncture and looking for natural healings and just doing more yoga and more stretching just to feel a little bit more healed, I suppose. And so I can definitely understand that because finding those alternative ways and those spiritual methods are really important. You have to understand that your mind and your body and your spirit are one. If your mind is saying negative things, your body's more likely to feel jacked up, and your spirit is just a little off. But when you have that positive energy around you and you're telling yourself everything's okay, I'm going to be fine, it may hurt a little bit, I'm pushing through, then the spirit is like, oh, free, 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 free. And that is the beauty of dance to me. That's the beauty of dancing as a form of healing. So I'm really working on a number of things right now, really trying to figure out how to mesh this dance as a form of healing. It's just a statement. And how to mesh that with the women's health masters that I'm getting right now. Because if women were to know the beauty of dance and really be able to use that for coping, because when you're sad you can dance, when you're happy you can dance, and it may hurt emotionally, it may hurt physically, but you just to be able to have that outlet, I think, is really important. And you don't have to be good at it at all. I'm sure I do stuff and I look a hot mess, but there's nobody in here but me and God, and I love that about dance. It's a very private conversation. And so I'm just really trying to figure out how to mesh that and how to share that with people. I would have uploaded a dance, which I recorded a few today, but I think there was a delay, and it's going to look funny. So I'm going to figure out another way. But I do want to share my gifted dance with you because I think it has a lot to do with my healing process and a lot to do with why I'm so calm sometimes. And so, I don't know. I just say look to an alternative. If you're hurting, find something. Because music is one of my outlets as well. And so if music is your outlet, or I used to coloring was my outlet. Yes, I was in college with a coloring book, but it was therapeutic for me. And so find your outlet, find that alternative, because it's really important. It's really special to have that outlet. So yeah, I'm working on that. But yeah, overall, today was a great day. My eyes are opened a little bit, and I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't care because I've been dancing, and I probably shouldn't have danced as much as I did, but I just had to. Just felt like I owed that to Mother Nature, and I owed that to God, and so I just had to be grateful today. So, yeah, I think I'm done now. I was trying not to go up to 10 minutes, but it looks like I did. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.